Okay, so you're in charge of running a meeting. Where do you start? And what are some of the concerns and fears you might have? Perhaps you're worried about keeping everyone engaged or sticking to the agenda, or making sure everyone's voice is heard. Did you know that 67% of meetings are deemed unproductive by employees? Don't worry, I'm here to guide you through a proven 10-step process that will ensure your meetings are not only effective, but also enjoyable for everyone involved. By following these tips, you can confidently ensure your meetings are engaging and effective. Let's get started. Tip number 1, start with a clear purpose. One major pain point during meetings is the lack of a clear purpose. Begin by stating the meeting's objective clearly. This sets the tone and ensures everyone knows why they're there. According to Harvard Business Review, meetings with clear objectives are 30% more effective. Start your meeting by briefly summarizing the agenda and expected outcomes. To begin, write down the main objective of the meeting. Then, prepare a brief summary of the agenda. Communicate these points clearly at the beginning of the meeting. Tip number 2, engage participants early. Disengaged participants can derail a meeting. Studies show that 91% of employees daydream during meetings. Start with an icebreaker to engage participants. This helps build rapport and makes everyone more comfortable contributing. To begin, choose an icebreaker activity relevant to your team. For instance, sharing a recent success story or challenge. You may even start by doing a quick roundtable where everyone shares what they did over the weekend. This encourages everyone to participate at the start of the meeting and warms up the room for further sharing. Tip number 3, follow the agenda. Sticking to the agenda is crucial. Meetings without a clear agenda are 60% less effective. Ensure you follow the agenda closely, allowing time for each topic. This keeps the meeting organized and ensures you cover all key points. You can start by preparing a detailed agenda before the meeting. Then, assign a timekeeper to monitor progress. And then, follow the agenda as closely as possible and adjust when needed. Tip number 4, encourage participation. Lack of participation can hinder meeting effectiveness. Only 37% of employees actively contribute to meetings. Actively involve all participants in the discussion. Post questions directly to quieter members of the team, or use techniques like round-robin sharing or breakout groups. Begin by creating an inclusive space where everyone feels safe to speak. Then, ensure everyone contributes, and that may include asking direct questions to certain team members or virtual team members that aren't present in the physical space. Finally, use round-robin sharing or small breakout groups to involve everyone. Tip number 5, use visual aids. Visual aids can significantly enhance understanding. Did you know that presentations with visuals are 43% more persuasive? Use slides, charts, or videos to illustrate key points. This keeps participants engaged and ensures complex information is conveyed clearly. You can prepare for the meeting by including visual aids like slides, charts, and videos, and integrate those into your presentation. Use visuals to illustrate and clarify key points. Tip number 6, manage time effectively. Time management is critical in meetings. The research indicates that poorly managed time can reduce meeting productivity by up to 50%. Ensure each agenda item has a set time limit and stick to it. If a discussion runs over or needs more time to address the issues properly, table it for now and create a follow-up meeting or an offline discussion. To apply, allocate specific time slots for each agenda item. Then monitor the time closely during the meeting. Table discussions that run over for follow-up meetings. Tip number 7, foster open communication. Creating a safe space for open communication is essential. Encourage participants to share their thoughts and ideas without fear of judgment. According to a Gallup study, teams with open communication are 21% more productive. Practice active listening and acknowledge contributions. You can start by encouraging an open and respectful dialogue. Actively listen and acknowledge each contribution. And then paraphrase what you've heard to confirm understanding before moving on to the next item. Tip number 8, summarize key points. Summarizing key points throughout the meeting helps reinforce understanding. Research shows that people forget up to 50% of what was discussed in a meeting. During the meeting, periodically summarize key points and clarify any misunderstandings immediately. This ensures everyone is on the same page. Reinforce and summarize important information or decisions before moving on to the next topic. Tip number 9, assign action items. Clear action items are critical for follow-through. A survey found that 33% of meetings end without clear action steps. During the meeting, ensure you document all key decisions and action items and assign responsibilities to specific individuals. Don't forget to add key dates and when follow-up actions are due. After the meeting, distribute the meeting notes promptly using a shared document or tool. And tip number 10, close with a recap. Ending the meeting with a recap reinforces the understanding and accountability. Summarize the key points and decisions made and the action items assigned. This ensures everyone knows what's expected of them moving forward. According to the American Management Association, this practice significantly improves meeting outcomes. To implement, provide a summary of the key points and decisions made. Review all the assigned action items and responsibilities. And send out the meeting summary within 24 hours. By implementing these 10 tips, you can transform your meetings into productive, engaging, and effective sessions that drive your projects and goals forward. Remember, a successful meeting starts with clear objectives, active participation, and it ends with actionable steps. Effective meetings are the heartbeat of productivity. Keep watching. You've got this.